For the project I'm doing today, I purchased a number 4 Stanley planer from a local Menards store out here in the Midwest. One thing is, if you look at it, to adjust the blade depth, there's a knob here and a knob here. What that means to me when I see it is, when I flip it over, I have to adjust it so this blade is the tip of it's perfectly parallel to the machined edge here. Today I'm going to show you how I adjust it to get it perfectly parallel here in the shop. To start, we're going to get it, place it upside down in our vise. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfectly level. The point is, the most important part is you have it just locked in there pretty steady. One tool I'm going to use here, you probably saw me use before in some of my other videos, is it's called the OneWay multi-gauge. I used it to tune my joiner as well as my planer. It's an awesome tool, and anytime you have a cast iron edge and you need to make sure something's at an equal distance on both sides, it's perfect for it. I've assembled the tool. This is what it looks like. All it is this is a perfectly machined flat edge, and this is a micrometer. You can see when my finger goes up, it'll measure in thousandths of an inch where you are. So I'm setting it down right here. I don't have it zeroed out yet, but you can see when I go from one end of the blade to the other, there's maybe a 4 to 5 thousandths of an inch difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this end. We're going to zero it out, which I just turned this, and you can see the zero right there. The dial rotates, so I know right where we are. And we're just going to adjust the blade until it stays at 0. Now if you look right there, you could see that it's off quite a distance. So we're going to adjust that real quick. If you take a look, we're at 0 on that end. So we're going to come down here, and I'm going to turn my knob right until we're at 0. So we're at 0 here, and when we go down, we're at 0 here. So this blade we now know is perfectly, the edge is perpendicular to the surface of the cast iron. We're good to plane now. With everything nice and sharpened, let's give it a shot. Well, safe to say, looks like it did a pretty good job. The blade on the bottom, I have to say, doesn't seem like it's the sharpest, but for a $20 hand plane, I wasn't expecting the sharpest blade out of the box. I gotta say, I do like the tool. One thing that kind of turns me off about it, I'm not the biggest fan of, is the adjustments here. I guess it allows you to make your blade perfectly straight, but if you don't have a one-way multi-tool like I do to make the adjustments, it's hard to know that you're perfectly parallel with your blade on the bottom. For the price, I think it's good. I'm going to use it to make the tabletop right here out of these boards for my nightstands. For that, I think it's going to work fine. I know you could buy larger, more expensive $80 to $100 planes, but I gotta say, for the value, it's pretty good. The handle was a little wobbly. I just tightened the screw, and it worked fine. But either way, hope you guys liked the video. Feel free to like it, and I'm always reading your comments. Have a great day. I'll see you guys.